Hi. First off, journaling changed my life. Okay, if you're watching this and you don't regularly journal, chances are your mind is full of noise, and even if you don't realize it, this is why you feel tired, unfocused, and stuck. If you don't journal, your thoughts are unresolved, constantly looping in your mind and costing your focus. Journaling doesn't give you new thoughts, it removes useless thoughts clogging your mind. And it also removes all the negative thoughts making you depressed. Okay, so those are just a couple points that I wrote down for this video. And I want to just go over each point and just almost, just yap a bit about it. Okay, so journaling regularly, I journal every day for 10 minutes, it's really important for your mental health because journaling is the best way to get thoughts out of your mind and clear up your mind. So if you think of your mind as only having, let's say, 100 energy per day, right? And, or let, whatever. I don't know how many, you're supposed to have something like 30,000 thoughts a day, but let's just say you have 100 mental energy every single day, and every single thought takes away a little bit of energy. How do you expect to get anything done? How do you expect to have energy to be happy and stuff if there's just a bunch of random thoughts floating around in your head? And I think the important thing about journaling is you don't even realize how much journaling will make a difference in your life until you start journaling. It's not one of those things people talk about. Journaling is one of those things where people think, oh, it's girly. No, it's not. Um, I I can't remember the exact stat, but something like 50% of all like millionaires, all successful entrepreneurs, they all journal every single day. And clearly there's a reason why they do it, right? It's because it helps your mental health a lot. Now, if you don't journal, your thoughts are unresolved, constantly looping in your mind and costing your focus. So if you're constantly thinking about some little thing, like maybe you had a little argument with a family member yesterday, right? And you're still thinking about it. Now you're sitting there, you're thinking about whose fault it was. It wasn't your fault, it was their fault. You're sitting there thinking. Now, it doesn't matter whose fault it was. It matters the fact that you're just sitting there thinking about it. It's costing you mental energy, and that's what's making you depressed. And even if you don't realize it, it's also why you feel like so hectic all the time. Like people are always so stressed around me, and I'm telling them just chill, but they're always so stressed because they have so many things in their mind. Why do they have so many things in their mind? Because they don't journal them out. You have so many like questions and unresolved thoughts, just like constantly looping around in your mind, right? How are you supposed to focus? How are you supposed to focus on school? How are you supposed to focus on business? How are you supposed to focus on anything? Real quick, the top link in the description, I'm selling a paid program. It'll definitely change your life. So go click the top link in the description. Okay, now the next point is journaling doesn't give you new thoughts, it removes useless thoughts clogging your mind. Okay, so I think the big mistake a lot of people think about when journaling is they just want to journal about everything good. They wanna be happy, right? To to just put good thoughts in your mind. Now that doesn't really help you, because the negative thoughts in your mind are always gonna overpower the positive thoughts in your mind. I guess it's just human psychology, but that's something that I've noticed. The more negative thoughts you have in your mind, the less positive thoughts. It's like when your negative thoughts goes up, you get more negative thoughts. Your positive thoughts always go down. It's impossible to like balance it out or anything. So stop trying to balance it out and just be positive. Start taking the negative thoughts out of your mind and putting it on paper. Okay, that's why journaling is so good, because getting all your negative thoughts out onto paper is like the best thing you can do when it comes to negative thoughts, right? Um, I'm I genuinely just don't know how it works, but every time I journal, it's like I journal about the day's problems. Yeah, literally just the day's problems, and the next day I don't even remember them because it's just gone out my mind and now it's on paper, right? Journaling also is a way to ask yourself a lot of questions and important questions so that you can make the right answer, like the right solution to every problem that you have, right? So if you if you have a problem, it's a lot easier to just journal about um, about how you want to go through this problem and how you want to fix it than if you were to, let's say, just sit there and think about it, right? Like people tell me, oh no, I don't need to journal. I'll just sit and think alone with my thoughts. But how are you supposed to go look back at the thought that you had? You can't remember the thought that you had. But if you had that thought and you just put it onto paper, you can remember it. Simple as that, right? So, um, definitely a good idea to start journaling for your mental health. Short video, but definitely gonna help you a lot and save your life. Top link in the description. It'll save your life.